currently 4:15 in the morning, and we are heading down to Mexico to pre-run for a 300-kilometer Baja race. I have never done any sort of Baja racing before, so I'm excited but also quite nervous. All right, we are all checked in and heading to Mexico. Here you go. I've been part of a TV series over the past few years, and with that I've ended up with some pretty cool opportunities. One of these being the opportunity to race in a Baja series. We had to fly down to pick up a few things for the series, so I figured why not pre-run the race course while I'm here. Billy's here. Woohoo! We're going to check out some race cars, do some filming, grab a banana, and do some filming stuff. Not a bad Airbnb. It just wouldn't be my channel without something stuck. And we're on our way. We got a side-by-side for 6. It works pretty good. Taking the beach highway. Los Periles is this cool little town about 1 hour northeast of Cabo. This is where I met Jimmy Diaz, who happens to own a race team that I've seemingly joined. Can do rentals and race shop. Hang out.
Hola.
¿Cómo estás?
Bien, bien.
Bien.
¿Qué onda?
Here's the old Can-Am. Loud. So, this is Jimmy's new race shop. He's not even done building it yet, actually. So he's got trophy truck in there, another quasi trophy truck, bunch of Can-Ams over here. Paint booth is going over there, giant boat here. Pretty sweet. That's the Can-Am we're working on today. But these things in here are the business. It's got all the tires on it. It's like new paint, new body panels. These things are the sickest. Something like 30 inches of travel in the rear, 26 or something in the front. All tube chassis. Removable fiberglass panels, 40-inch tires, 17-inch bead locks. They are awesome. Pretty sweet shop. And then over here, what's that thing? Nissan Titan is the big one. So it's kind of got the stock truck frame. I forget what class this is, but I think it's got to have the stock frame, and then you can build tube work off of that. Trailing arms, big coilovers, triple bypass shocks. So even this is like as cool as it would get at home if someone were to build a truck. 100%. Blow your mind at home, but in the Baja it's just kind of standard stuff.
Is this the same truck?
I think that's the spec one.
Because I was going to say, it looks like a shorter wheelbase.
Yeah, I think this is the spec one, which is like 400 horsepower and stuff, and his other one is like 800 full blown, whatever. So
yeah.
Shocks, old side pipes. Oh, there we go. It's a better view. Sparco seats. You're very fitted in these. There's not a lot of movement. Pretty badass. So the trophy trucks, spec or not, are kind of the king, the big dogs. These are just two-wheel drive. They have started to make them in all-wheel drive now, but yeah, this is about as good as it gets. I got to drive one and it was so much fun. It's as cool as it looks, if not cooler, just absorbing the bumps, and they're so gnarly. So if you ever get a chance to drive a trophy truck, you should definitely do it. As cool as the trophy trucks are, I'll be racing in this Can-Am that's been custom built. It may not look like much now, but it's a race chassis, and we're just gonna see what we gotta do to get it in, get it ready to race, basically. It has a professionally built tube chassis that has already completed several races. It's just missing a few parts and my own personal modifications like hand controls and a way to secure my feet.
Hand controls, you put a fixed bar in here.
Yeah, so that's what I've got.
That.
For my Razor, I just take this out completely, put a piece of flat bar in, and they attach to that.
Yeah.
But with this race cage, there's this extra tube, so maybe we could build a couple tabs that you mount to there, and that'd be more solid.
And then leave the tilt.
It'd be nice to leave the tilt for other drivers, or even myself tweaking.
But so then we can come down, over, up.
Yeah.
And then that's what you mount.
Something like that. And then
your feet. So then a foot, like for your feet, a plate with sort of like bindings.
Yeah, I just put a snowboard binding right on the left one, and then for here I just did like, I think it's out of wood actually, because it was temporary.
Yeah.
Goes across and then angles like millimeters in front of the foot plate because I'm tall, so you want all the, I think it actually on this one you could actually get past the brake.
We also have to keep in mind quick sort of release in case of like an accident, and then I gotta pull you out, or you know, or someone has to pull us out.
Well, all it is, like a snowboard binding, so you just like smack it and it goes zzz, and comes off.
So then someone can reach at it to get you out if needed. You know, you don't want to do that. But.
It's nice to see the fire suppression built in. Jimmy does that on all his trucks, which is probably a good idea.
I mean, hey, I'm for it.
Yeah. And then, so this whole cage is built. And then right here is the back of the factory machine. This cage out the back for the fuel cell and some other stuff. Rad's up there now. There's the fuel cell over there. What size tires are you running on this one, Jimmy?
32.
32s?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good size. Cool.
Yeah, that'll get you a little more clearance.
Yeah, but not too big.
Yeah, not too big, no.
Yeah, well, I think we kind of get on the hunt for some parts maybe and try and come up with a budget. Anyways, we're going to start working on the Can-Am. We're putting some seats in, doing some filming there with Billy and myself for By Hook or By Cook for season 3. It's gonna be so much fun. We do some cool stuff, so be sure to tune into that. But yeah, we'll get mic'd up and get going for that. This machine is very loud and obnoxious. There is no muffler. Billy's doing his interview right now, so be quiet. As By Hook or By Cook grew to include aspects of my life, Billy became a part of that because he's been a really good friend, the fabricator for my adaptive bike, and now the co-driver for this Baja race we're doing. Yeah, with a double high kick. All right, my turn. We got all the shots. We are done. Taking mics off, turning cameras off, and we're gonna go for dinner. Best part of the day. The day is here, and Billy and I are going to pre-run the course and see if this is A, something that we would want to do, and B, something that we can pull together in the short amount of time we have. We're currently wiring up the old pre-runner machine. cameras and audios and all that stuff. Got my controls in. Then we're gonna go drive for a couple 100 kilometers quickly. We are locked and loaded and ready to do some pre-running. Course. Yeah, making our way down. There's been a lot of damage from the hurricane, so I don't know if they're going to fix it before the race or if it's just going to be part of the obstacles. I think they'll probably run a dozer or something over it at least, but I don't even know if this is going to be the course. So just getting some practice in, trying to figure out what and how we're going to call notes, and yeah, more seat time the better. This has been awesome and I am hooked. So it looks like we're going Baja racing. If you guys want to see how the race goes in a couple weeks' time, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell.